Mentally, a lot of people, they don't want to talk about it. They don't want to talk about what they're going through. And I think it's very important. I used to think, oh, you don't need to talk about it, because as men, a lot of men, we just, whenever we have an issue, we kind of like, we figure it out in our head. We figure it out in our head how we gonna move. But we don't really let it out. And sometimes when we let it out, it could be let out with anger. It could be let out in a toxic way with drugs, with drinking. It could be let out sexually. There's a lot of ways we can let it out, but talking about stuff, it really helps. And I'm gonna tell you why. Talking about mental things really helps, because when you talk about things with somebody else, it gives you ideas. Yeah, you need to watch who you talk to. It's best to talk to somebody positive. If you have to, talk to ChatGPT, but you need to talk. You know, and one of the best people to talk to as well is talk to God, man. If you don't have a relationship with God, that is a great spot to start. If you just don't want to open up your mouth because it makes you feel weak, it makes you feel less than a man. As a woman, if it just makes you feel some type of way to talk to somebody about something really personal and deep, go talk to God. And people, how do I talk to God? Just start praying. Just start praying. Open up the Bible and it'll talk to you. Just open it up and start reading. Ask God to give you wisdom. Ask Him to give you direction. Just start talking, man. Lord God can give you a peace like no other human. Like no other human. Some of the hardest things I've been through, I would have only made it. I only made it because God was with me. And I'm telling you, it's so real. I'm telling you, if you watching this and you going through something mentally, if you going through something and you don't know what to do and you just down that rabbit hole, thinking, what do I, how, da, 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 da. Talk to God. Talk to God. It's good if you can find a friend to talk to, but talk to God. Open up that word and it'll talk back to you. Try it. Try it out. But talk to God, man. It is so important to do this. It's so important, man, because mentally we could hold stuff in and then just lash out. I know it. I've been there, man. I have been there where I'm just holding stuff in and all of a sudden the littlest thing happens. I lash out and I lose it. It's because I wasn't talking about it. We gotta find ways to deal with things. Working out, that's another good way, but you still gotta talk about stuff. You know, so find a way to talk about stuff. Talk to God. Talk to some good friends. Talk to ChatGPT, but it needs to be positive. Go talk to somebody or something that's uplifting you. How are you doing mentally, spiritually, physically, and financially? Let me know.